Good morning and welcome back to A Life Worth Living. I'm Frederick Roth, and I believe that God cares and has a plan for everyone, and I have a message of hope to show you a life worth living. So this morning, we're back on, and this new software that I'm trying out seems to be working well. I will probably have one more video here, this one and maybe one more with the watermark on it. Sorry about that, but I want to make sure it's good before I pay for it, for it's fairly expensive. So let's get right into the meat of this lesson this morning. We're going to talk about a number of chapters in Exodus this morning, and they deal with the plagues of Egypt. And the first 9 plagues, I'm going to leave the last plague till the end. See, I got my notes here, but see, there's a very important lesson, and that is our attitude towards difficulty. Now, God was trying to prove a point to Pharaoh. Pharaoh thought he was all high and mighty. Pharaoh thought he had everything in the bag, and God was telling him, no, sorry, not the case. And how can I relate this? How can we relate this to our lives? Well, let's put it this way. Everybody is going to go through crap in life. Everybody is going to go through some difficulties. Everybody's going to go through some trouble. Everybody's going to go through stuff in their life. Now, there are 2 ways in which God deals with us and tries to teach us some life lessons. Externally and internally is how I'm going to describe it. And the first 9 plagues are basically external forces on Egypt. And through it all, almost right to the last moment, there were still people that decided to mock God. And it amazes me how stubborn we can be as humans. When the answer is right in front of us and we're still willing to say, no, I'm going to do it my way. Get over yourself. We are all in this together. We are all in this together. When are we going to realize that we can't do this by ourselves? We're in this together. Every sport that has a team, doesn't win by one person. They win by the team. Either win or lose by the team. So your attitude towards difficulty greatly affects the lessons that you learn and how quickly you learn them. It's up to you to decide to believe or not. See, lessons are there to teach us to believe, to have greater faith, to trust in each other more, to trust in ourselves more, to trust in God more. But it's up to you to decide to believe. Your attitude will determine whether you go through hard lessons or easy lessons. Some people can learn just by talking to them. Others, you got to beat it into them like with a 2x4, so to speak. So it's your choice. It really boils down to your choice. When we go through troubles, it's your choice to see that God is trying to teach you something. See, here's another example. When you get sick, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, it's your body telling you, stop! Hold on here, I got some problems, we got to deal with stuff here. But we don't deal with it. We don't put enough nutrition in, we don't put enough time and effort into restoring ourselves, so we get depleted and we get sick. Your body is constantly talking to you. It's time to listen, just like the good Lord is constantly talking to you, trying to show you a better way. And finally, when you do come through your crap, if you've chosen to listen and obey and learn, you will have a story of victory. that nobody can take from you. So, it's time to get up. It's time to listen. It's time to pay attention. It's time to see what's going on around us and live a life worth living. God bless you. Have an amazing day. We'll catch you next time.